Hey, this is me building and strategizing my 400K per year profit sold consulting business right in front of your eyes. The way that these videos go is that I start by answering some questions. This means that you can ask your question down below, then I'll answer it in tomorrow's video. Then I'll do some business stats, which is just me tracking every single key number inside of my business right in front of your eyes. I've done it for over 2 months in a row now. Then I'm running through my to-do list, what I did today and what I'll do tomorrow. And then last but not least, I do some live strategy on how I'm planning. To get to 1 million a year in personal profit. Last month I did 44K cash with 94% profit. So I promised myself to spend some more money this month and reinvest back into the business because it's without a doubt the most profitable asset that I own. So I kick these videos off with questions from the audience to give you as much value as possible. So I dive into my daily updates channel, the channel you're watching right now, and then I just answer the comments that I haven't interacted with. So we start today with answering a question from Forbes here. Hey Fred, came across this channel a few minutes ago and I know already a great other channel. Thank you, bro. Would love to get your opinion on this. I already have some social media clients where I'm basically a social media operator. I do the content strategy, editing, posting, monetizing, and I scaled a yoga coach from 0 to 10K followers in 3 months. Well done, bro. He became the fastest growing health channel in Germany. Also have an 8-figure SaaS CEO for YouTube. They pay me each 2K for 10 hours per week. Nice. But I'm kind of feeling burned out with 2 clients. My ultimate goal is to get to 15K per month within 6 months, but of course not with 13-hour days. True. I'm really open to leverage my skill in any other way, or even get to learn a completely different skill. I really can't decide which offer to pick. I thought about productizing it or switching completely to coaching, but social media is also dependent on the creator's speech skills, and there are big social media gurus out there, etc. I'm more behind the scenes. AI offers would be a banger in this age. Random thoughts, AI automations, community, productize social media for health coaches, learn about prompt engineering and sell the coaching. What would you do? Appreciate your advice. First of all, bro, you've overcome the hardest part, which is to get a case study. All right. Once you have a case study, you have something that works. So right now, bro, it's about not selling your hours, right? So like 2K for 10 hours. You need to get out of selling hours. People don't care about how much time you spend on them. They care about the results you bring them. If it takes you 1 hour to get the results, that's fine. If it takes you 20, they don't care. They care about results, all right? So what you want to do, bro, is that you want to pay close attention. There we go. Pay close attention to what you did for this guy, all right? Because right now you have a strategy of accelerating health coaches, their following, and hopefully also their bank account from all the traffic that they get, right? You want to productize this service. This is your coffee, bro, right? This is your core product. Let me get some writing space here. This is your core product. Your case study, bro, is your core product. And you want to turn that case study into a done for you, which is your premium, right? Maybe you charge a setup fee and you take a rev share or profit share from a well-oiled yoga machine already, where you come in, accelerate the content, and then thereby also the cash. So maybe you do setup up front, right? And then you do percentages as well. This is like for the top 1% yoga clients where you want to do it done for you. Then you want to have a done with you, right? So where you basically coach and consult these yoga teachers on your 0 to 10K follower system, or like 5x your social media audience or whatever. And then you want to also take that case study, bro, and you want to turn it into a course that you can basically downsell all of these people that cannot afford these 2 packages, so that you can liquidate your ad spend. And basically your business cost by having a course in place, right? This, bro, will get you to 15K a month faster than you can ever imagine. First of all, by having 3 different kinds of offers, it increases the perceived value of your done for you incredibly. You'll have your main offer, which will be the done with you. Maybe you want to have some done for you aspects in there, where you maybe deliver X amount of content pieces or X amount of like done for you, where you do the work and then the rest is consulting. You sell a transformation, so do like 3 or 4 months, 5, 6 or 7K. The done for you premium should be maybe a 5 or 6K setup fee, and then 20 to 30% profit. And then you want to build a course, bro, that is like, hey, this is my system. I can implement it with you. That's your main product. I can implement it for you. That is for top clients. If you cannot afford one of these 2, then I have the system so that you can implement it yourself and just go about it, right? This will get you to 20K a month if you play your cards right in the next 90 days. And then you want to take 25% of this, bro. And then you want to put that into ads, and then you basically just want to scale. All right. So well done, bro, on getting over the hardest part, which was getting a case study. And now you're basically just good to go. So go out and run it up. You deserve to make money, man. Thank you for the feedback, Coach Pedro. Good to see you again, bro. It's truly appreciated. The idea behind what I'm offering on the one-on-one coaching is sort of a mentorship style coaching, but towards the program themselves, making sure that you enjoy the programs, adjust stuff that neither wanted, onboarding a monthly video call, clarifying, correcting the form, doing the exercise through video analysis, keeping motivation and accountability high, and surpassing. Yeah, and not the mentality and lifestyle one. That sounds like a solid idea to offer, consider adding, but I'll save it for the future. Yes, I agree. For a little more context, the thought behind the lower offer was so that I'm able to give people a program they can use without the stuff I talked about above. To serve people like you described yourself. Just want a great workout program. This way, I could have it this way. Yes, exactly, bro. Then you're doing the same here as the answer that I just gave to Forbes, right? It's that you take whatever you're really good at. It's like your coffee, right? And then you turn it into 3 different tiers of like access to you or like proximity, so that you have like the mentoring up here, right? And then here you have like the tweaks and the custom workout plans. And then here, for example, bro, you have like your top 20 calisthenics exercises workbook or something. That's great, man. That's very good. So yeah, custom one-on-one mentorship. Yeah, for the future, I agree. This should be your high ticket, for sure. Because something clicked when he said that I labeled it and offered as a mentorship. It would make sense to establish a solid coach-client relationship, but for coaching alone, not that much, and that I shouldn't sweat it if the relationship is not close. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Also for reference, I'm still in the validating process of my product. I started charging between bump this up, bro. If you're in Europe, you should charge 150 to 200. You can easily do that, bro. That's the lowest in Denmark, so you can definitely do that in your market too. Push your limits, bro. It's okay to make more money, right? From what I found, my price still higher. Yeah, bro, your price should be higher because you are better than competition, right? In this world, there's no expensive or cheap. It's just always the value to the dollar. And the more people pay, the more people are committed. The better committed people get results. Yada yada yada, right? So definitely bump up price, where you can do it, and you can do it. Exactly, bro. When your clients tell you it's too cheap, you raise the prices, right? For example, I had a client that paid me 9.5K, and then within the first week he signed an $18,000 deal, and on our next call he said, "Bro, what are you doing, man? I paid you 9.5K, I make my money back 2x, and now I have to now he has free coaching, made his money back 2x for the next 4 months." Right? I heard this quote today from a podcast where it's like, it's the fuck you over principle. I start by fucking you over, by you paying me a lot of money, but then my only job is that you need to fuck me over as fast as possible, right? Because it becomes skewed with the money you paid me and the X amount of money that you make. So like, this guy's fucking me now, right? He's made his money back 2x in a week, paid me 9.5K, he made 18K the next week because we made him a high ticket offer. Looked through his pipeline and then set up a few calls, and he closed it. And now he's fucking me, right? Because I have to coach this guy for the next 4 months, and I of course would love to, and like, I hope you get the point here. But it's like, it's a funny principle of like, I fuck him by him paying me a lot of money, and then now he makes that money back, right? So I hope it makes sense. So just charge more money, bro. All right. Especially when people say it's too cheap, then you need to raise. I still feel like I need a lot of clarity and direction, but that tends to come with time, yes. And once you already have a clientele, clarity comes from actions, right? Because the more action you take, the more feedback you get. The more feedback you get, the better actions you can take, right? And then it fuels into each other. So clarity and purpose and these things are always action driven. You need to do things, right? Speed is the most important thing in business. Exactly, bro. here it's not a vicious cycle, it's like the perfect cycle, right? Very positive. So well done, bro. Very cool to see how fast you implemented this stuff and like it clicked in your mind. So just raise your prices, bro. Tweak around with like the framing, um, and then just like find your own path. You can definitely nail this offer. You really can. Hey Fred, thanks for the in-depth answer. We'll keep following along and hopefully contact you in the future for a coaching spot. But right now, I just need to dive headfirst into my plan and also learn from it. Exactly, bro. There's never a need to rush mentorships or coaching. I always have a mentor on because it gives me accountability and it gives me the feeling of always betting on myself by paying people an uncomfortable amount of money. My last mentor, I paid him 18K through the DMs. I've never spoken to the guy, but I wanted to pay someone a lot of money through DMs because I expect people to pay me in full through DMs. And if I can't even do that myself, then I'm a very bad example. So I just paid the guy 18K by simply just because I wanted to be that guy that bets on himself. And that's how I work the best. It's by always having accountability. That works well for me. So I really appreciate the questions. Again, if you have any questions, you can ask them down below, and I'm happy to give you my 2 cents on it. All right. Next thing is business stats. So daily updates hasn't moved a single digit. I can see it's at 361. Sorry, and my main channel is at 6423. So both channels are actually completely stagnant, which is probably the first time ever, which is fair enough. IG is at 21,012, and here 361. Oh, let me zoom in actually so that you can see something. There you go. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Revenue yesterday was 3,086, 87, 386. It was an agency client, so I keep a third of it, which is 1,028. There we go. Yesterday I spent $2,200 because I bought some YouTube help with some post-production, editing, and thumbnails from an agency. So they will be helping me with all the stuff that I don't know anything about, which is editing and taking care of that. So all I have to do is just write my videos like I usually do and then film them and send it to them, and then they will do the rest, which is an easiest decision of my life because YouTube is a big prio for me. So of course I needed some help there, which is very nice. All right, good. To-do list. So today is Tuesday, which means that I have no calls. I had an agency call that was moved from tomorrow to today because one of my partners is flying to Dubai tomorrow. So we just did the call today. It was with one of our clients. We renewed the client for 6 months. Happy clients, happy life. We took this client from zero to $11,000 in 5 months. Like literally nothing to now 11K MRR recurring, 12K actually, 85K, 85,000 Danish. Yeah. So very good case. I wanted to have the case in the agency just to prove to ourselves and myself that we could take someone from zero and get them to 10, 11K in a reasonable time frame, and we did that. So now it's a lot easier to go from 10 to 30K rather than 0 to 10. So the next 6 months is looking very bright. Other than that, I did a lot of work on my program and content today. Wrote a lot of stuff. I just write a lot these days, and I absolutely love it. I also write a lot in my notebook, which is I think will be the new strategy part of these videos, is where I just like reflect on the notes that I've written to myself. It's kind of like a live journal, because it's also a lot about my business, right? So that's what I did today. In an hour, I'm going to the sauna just to reset, and I think that's it for today. It's been a good day. Been a really good day. So for strategy, I think I can show you the copy that I wrote for my Instagram post, because that gives a lot of context to my thought process. I just posted this reel. because I've realized that there's no need for me to hide the simple fact that I want to make my clients a lot of money so that they can pay me a lot more, right? Like it's without a doubt the easiest way, and also in my opinion the best way for me to make a lot of money is by just making sure that my clients make a lot of money so that they will pay me a lot of money, right? So this is, you can go to my Instagram and read the full copy if you want to, but it emphasizes the importance of understanding that you need to take care of your clients first and then your followers second. A lot of people, they think they're Homosi and they give away all of their stuff for free. But you have to understand that when you give shit away for free, it holds no value because it can be given away for free. So this means that people will give the information zero value, which means zero action, which means zero results, which means that they believe that the things that you do doesn't work, right? People pay me a lot of money because of the simple fact that I've done $3 million online with my own coaching businesses. I've helped more than 400 clients, never received a bad review, and I've basically just documented my entire journey, the way that I am as a person with my values and the things that is important to me. And that's why people pay me, right? They pay me they don't pay me for charity. They pay me because it works. And that's why I focus so much on when I answer all of your guys' questions. It's that you need cases and proof and credibility. And then up until you have that, you don't want to create content, because the time spent on content should be time spent on acquiring proof of concept that you are a person that people want to pay. And then once you have that proof of like you're a person that is worth paying, then you want to show it to the world. Then it's all about how much traffic can you just get onto your competence and who you are as a person, right? Because a lot of people is like, oh, you should create content. Well, you should only fucking create content if you're good at something. If you're not good at something, then what do you want to create content about? No one wants to hear you speak, which is just like the hard truth, right? So just like get that case study, do everything that you can to get a good case study. And then once you have the case study, you have the proof of payment, kinda, like the reasons why people should pay you, then you run it up. Yeah, that's it for today. I really appreciate you watching these videos. We will see each other tomorrow.